Holy shit! Meet Bronzebound, my Xtreme OneChunk Bronzeman. Starting at the Grand Exchange, I'm unlocking the RuneScape map one chunk at a time. With the goal of unlocking 1,000 items, our journey has only just begun. Last episode, we got the Black Axe. Unlocking our skills, we've done it. And best moneymaker. That was expensive. We completed every single task, leaving us just Obor. Let's kill some hill giants. Mime boots, mime top,
Chaos Talisman,
giant key. Second beginner clue step we can do. We are just finishing up our first trip. As expected, we are pretty much just breaking even. Snape grass unlocked, camo top unlocked. Our second trip, this time we did much better on the money front. The 4 snape grass seeds alone pretty much pay for everything. But what's really, really important is the 2 beginner clues we do have that we can do. That should have taken us about 3,700 hill giant kills to get. This currently gives us a 66% chance of completing a beginner clue scroll. But I think we're going to wait till we get the guaranteed casket by getting one more beginner clue.
Oh, holy shit. Already. Okay. This is awesome. All right. 32 prayer. Who cares? Let's go complete our first beginner clue. And not a one-stepper. Can we do this? Cannot do this. Step number 2. Do we get a 2-stepper? Ooh, okay, I'm really, really glad we held out. Just in that 1 1/3 chance we didn't get a 2-stepper. Step number 3, that is a guaranteed beginner clue casket unlocked. I'm gonna head back over to Edgeville. It only seems appropriate to open it over there. And let's go see what's inside this casket.
So why do we care about clue scrolls? Well, in S tier, we have the 4 elemental staffs. Honestly, any of these would be a god save. Stop me having to manually click cast spells will make the hill giant grind so much easier. Small preference for earth or air, then fire, and finally water, but all of them are fantastic. Next, in the A tier, I would say anything that gives us a new best in slot. So the defense amulet trim, either of the monk robe pieces, or either of the blue or dark magic top would be huge. In the B tier, I'd say any of the cosmetic shoes I just kind of like, and I think it'd be cute to have. C tier would be level 1 range training unlocked, so either the short bow or the long bow. This would be okay, you know, just a small grind. I think it's like 36 range or something like that, so nothing too material. And then in the F tier, we have the iron pickaxe. The reason this is in the F tier is this now triggers a 70 mining grind to mine adamant ore in the Edgeville dungeon, as well as a 70 smithing grind using only a furnace. This would be really, really painful and add a whole bunch of time to our chunk. So would much rather not get an iron pickaxe, but I think it's worth the risk for the elemental staffs. Let's open the casket and see what we get. Ooh, okay, kind of a nothing burger. New item unlocked, which is a plus. I believe the sort of steel full helm would be a new best in slot for a very short period of time, but little disappointing, little anticlimactic. Would have loved to have gotten one of those staffs. All right, let's re-gear and go kill some more hill giants. Recording just failed, but we got another maze random, and this time we also got an attack potion unlock. We got 2 of the drops, and then we combined them to get an attack potion 4 as well. So we don't have any need to do maze randoms anymore. There is the Lederhosen shorts unlocked. Ooh, and level 55 magic. Oop. Coming in here, a positive level because we can now cast high level alchemy. Holy shit, I was just hard
grinding these hill giants and wasn't really prepared to get anything. But we just got a curved bone, a new collection slot, and a chunk task completed. Absolutely huge. Also, do not want to bury this. We're going to switch it to left click, use. But yeah, super excited. I'm going to keep grinding away. We're going to get some more keys. I've been pretty unlucky so far. No keys, but we've got the curved bone. That's a nice one to get off the list. Molly random for uncut diamond unlocked. Missed the clip, but that's a ruby unlock. Camo bottoms unlocked. Ooh, kind of like the way these look. I might keep these on. This might be my new fit. I like this. Another seed unlock. That is sweet corn seeds. Triangle sandwich. That should be a new unlock. Awesome. We have a cool level coming in here. Bearing these big bones will give us 37 prayer. And more importantly, protect from magic. This is our first protection spell. Not immediately useful, but will definitely be useful in the future. But now that we have the Edgeville respawn, we do have a way to recharge our prayer and our chunk. With this Earth Strike, we have a pretty interesting milestone about to come in. We have now cast 15,000 strike spells. This has also kind of coincided with the end of a pretty large multi-day trip that we have completed, and so I thought this would be a good point to check in and see how we have proceeded. And so jumping over to the loot tracker, you can see we've killed 1674 hill giants. Was expecting substantially more, was expecting to average about 7 strike spells per kill, but we're closer to 9. I think that's largely because I didn't account for overhit potential, i.e. if Hill Giant is on 1 HP, but then we would have hit an 8, we'd only hit a 1. And so I think that adds about an extra hit per kill. And then there was slightly more splashes because we were a lower level to begin with. Otherwise, we have gone very lucky on the curved bone. This is 1 in 5,000, and we already have it 1,600. So very, very lucky there. For the giant keys, we are pretty much on rates. We were only expected to get 13 by now, and we have 13. And then the beginner clue skulls, which is kind of the very interesting one, we have gone pretty unlucky. We're about 8 clues less than anticipated. However, if you consider that each clue we receive, we have about a 1 in 37 chance of getting a step we can do. We should have only received about 1 grand exchange step by now, and we've already received 3. And so even though the total count of clues is unlucky, we've still been extremely lucky on the metric that we care about. Additionally, I've been doing some math on the use of these strike spells, and while they are the most cost efficient, kills should be about 30 to 50% faster using bolt spells or chaos runes, and in that difference in time saved, we can probably make up the cost by fletching additional yew longbows. And considering we may need to get 99 fletching anyway, I think this is optimal. So next time we're going to do a big magic trip, we're going to switch over to chaos runes and bolt spells. For now, however, we're going to take a little break. A mini milestone just complete. We deposit these. That is another stack of 10,000 yew longbows. After our purchases, we were getting pretty poor. So this will be a nice, healthy addition back to the cash stack, so we can invest that into some chaos runes. And the yew longbows sold. Nice to have a little bit of a cash stack again. Looking a little bit healthier. We're probably going to throw a bunch of this straight back into yew logs, but we should have a good remainder nevertheless to be able to go purchase some Chaos Runes. And everything purchased, we now have enough for 5,000 Earth Bolt strikes, which we're going to use eventually on the Hill Giants, and another 10,000 U-Logs to continue some of our fletching, particularly while we're AFK, and we still got a bunch of money left over, so looking like we're in a much, much healthier position. Plugging away on our Chaos Rune trip and just got a Leo random that is Zombie Boots unlocked, as well as the Zombie Shirt unlocked. Gold bar unlocked. And another 10,000 U longbow sold. Let's buy another 10,000 logs and continue fletching. But that is very nice to have a healthy cash stack again. After purchasing these, we've still got 1.26, and I think we've got, yeah, that's a total of about 2 million now in the bank. So looking very healthy, and I think we've got up to 90 fletching, almost halfway. Oh, and I can't believe it. That's actually our first experience lamp on the account. After bearing this set of big bones, we got a nice little milestone coming in here. That is 40 prayer, and really importantly, we can protect from missiles. That means we can take on Obor now. We're going to do that in a little bit. I just want to finish up our stack of Chaos Runes we bought, see what our stats are looking like after that, and then maybe we'll send an Obor kill. Ooh, new item unlocked. That is the camo helmet. With this last cast, that is 5,000 Chaos Runes used, killing Hill Giants. I just finished running the math. We can make almost 1 million GP in profit by using Mind Runes. We actually would make an extra 1.5 million GP by instead casting with Chaos Rune if we use the time saved instead with our best money-making Fletching. Jumping up to Death Runes ends up being almost about the same efficiency as Mind Rune. More surprising was looking at Blood Runes, the highest runes we have access to in our chunk. It was almost the same efficiency as Chaos Runes, but even higher if you consider we'd be getting more Magic XP as well as more Fletching XP. So in theory, this is our best option. We don't yet have a high enough magic level, I believe it's 75, to get the full benefit out of our Earth Blast to get this efficiency. But we should switch over there. Now, the one caveat is the impact of overkill plus respawn times are likely to come in effect, and it may actually drag this down substantially. But looking at that, it still nets out pretty similar to Mind Runes, Death Runes, etc. And so definitely worth testing. And so I think for our next batch, we're going to try Death Runes, see where exactly this pencils out. And once we get the magic level, if we still need more keys, I think upgrade to Blood Runes. If we jump over to the loot tracker, you can see we have killed quite a few Hill Giants. Still lucky on the curve bone, half the rate, relatively close to on rate for long bones. Should have gotten 6, have 6, should only have half. We've got 1 for the curve bone. We are getting, pretty close to on rate for the Hill Giant keys. We are slightly lucky, expected 20, have 23. But we're actually continuing to get very unlucky on the sheer volume of clue scrolls. We're expected to have about 51, and we've only got 43. But again, it wasn't until about 3,700 were we expecting our first clue casket that we could do, and we've already completed our first clue casket. So overall, phenomenally lucky and very excited about the find to save up time. It also is, more efficient from a macro perspective. Surprise, surprise, we are back down here killing Hill Giants. First of all, we're going to drink this attack potion, and that is an attack potion 3 unlocked. But what is interesting this time for us being down here is we are using melee. We're using melee because one of our chunk tasks is to get 40 attack as well as 40 defense to wield the rune items we're going to get from Obor. Considering we're going to have to get 40 attack Regardless, this is our kind of best way of training. We may as well get some more chances at beginner clues as well as giant keys. And so that's why we're down here killing hill giants. Further, we may hold off on doing defensive training, still holding out for a chance at another beginner casket. If we do get a staff, then we can defensive cast magic, and that will be a much more efficient way to train that up. So we'll see, but we may have to come back here if we go lucky on the club or unlucky on a reward casket and train this anyway. But for now, we're gonna train some attack, maybe some strength, and I'll see you in a little bit. Another unlock coming in right here. That is attack potion 1. That is all of the potion variations unlocked. And with one more hit, there is level 30 defense. We now have base 30 melees. No, I mentioned that we perhaps weren't going to train defense, but we were getting absolutely slaughtered without any real gear to wear. And so decided to switch it over to defense. That's helped a lot. Our trips have almost doubled already. And so yeah, gonna keep going. Just completed the Quizmaster Random event and have another mystery box. Again, right now, particularly doing melee, Mithril Scimitar, Steel Plate Body would both be nice upgrades. And of course, always would love that rare stable to get. What do we get? Nature Runes. All right. Doing our Barber random events still, and that is 13 fishing. Level 40 defense and 60 combat. Clean 40 base melee stats. So they're looking really good. Now, if we get any drops from Obor, we can instantly equip them, tick off those tasks. Additionally, RNG is RNG. We were previously super dry on clue scrolls. We were about 8 or 9 dry. And while meleeing them, they decided to just absolutely shit out clue scrolls. We were actually ahead of rate 1 or 2 clue scrolls. Now we're just behind, should have 32. But in that time as well, no more grand exchange steps. And that's kind of, what we'd expect as well. So everything averaging out. Hopefully we can go lucky on Obor. We have a moment that I've been very, very excited for here. We are standing outside Obor's lair, been in front of these gates for a long time, collecting some giant keys, and I have really, really wanted to start getting some kills. And so we're going to go do this together, see how it works. Quick overview. This is our best in slot magic. Nothing's changed. We've got the camo bottoms for some fit, and the U shield we fletched for some additional defensive bonuses. We are going to use Earth Blast. It actually doesn't yet make sense until we can go do Earth Wave, which we don't yet have the magic level for, to switch up. And we're going to try the snare method. Never done any of this before, and so going to be really curious to see how this first kill goes. Worst case, at least, we have the Edgeville respawn, so no more walk of shame will be required. And we have our quick prayer set up to be protect from missiles and mystic lore for the additional bonus. So let's go in. One thing I love now is with some of the changes to Obor, even if we mess up the kill, we're not going to waste a key. And so I think what we're going to do, we're going to wait maybe till he's up on one side. We are going to immediately snare, and then the goal is snare, attack, and run. And hopefully we get pretty good at this because we're going to be doing a few. Okay, let's drink a potion. He's on the other side now, and let's go. Oh crap, of course he's coming over. Okay, not too bad. This seems relatively easy. The only downside is doesn't look like we have enough prayer. We don't have any prayer potions, any way to recharge that, so it's going to get a little bit harder now. But this honestly doesn't look too bad. I was hoping we could do 2 kill trips, but it looks like, worst case 1 kill trips, we should be okay. The only question is we probably need to suicide to get our prayer back after each kill. So there we go. first combat achievement, back to the wall. What was that for? We can work that in a sec. Wait. Let's, instead of burying them, can we pick these up? I think we can. Oh, okay, we can. All right, so let's bury the giant bones. Pick up our turn. And, okay, quick reminder. What we're looking for from this chest is pretty much any rune item we need for best in slot task, and most importantly, the Hill Giant Club. Everything else don't really care about, and so let's open chest number 1. What do we get?
Money.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that off. That's a loot notifier. We got a beginner clue scroll, spin and Falador. Okay, can't do that. We're gonna drop this, and then we're actually gonna let Obor kill us. I'll pay your fee. Perfect. Everything is free. All right. I'm gonna re-gear, and I'll see you in a sec. We are here now for kill number 2. Just took the same runes. We only used 20 strikes. This, should be more than enough resources. Restocked on food, got another giant key, and probably most importantly, turned off Mystic Lore. I think the goal here would be, I'd love to get 2 kill trips. And so I think if we can try to preserve prayer through maybe like 1.5 kills and maybe just use food on the next one, we might have a chance for that. So let's get ready. Let's turn on our run, climb down rocks, activate. Oh, damn, I didn't get it on in time. Yeah, we should have enough prayer for another kill. That is perfect. Let's eat up. Lore runes. Doesn't really matter from Obor. We'll bury our giant bones. And 43 prayer. That is protect from melee. Pretty iconic milestone. And more importantly, what are we going to get from this chest? Please, 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 some rune, or even better, the Hill Giant Club. Snare. Prayer out, but he should be dead. Oh, fantastic. Huge improvement. That is now a 2 kill trip already. That's going to make much, much better quality of life. Okay. Let's make sure we drop this clue scroll, which we cannot do. And we're going to open the chest. Rune 2H. That is a new item unlocked. One of our first rune. Cannot do the step. Let's drop. And we're going to suicide because we don't have any prayer. Interesting thought. I actually feel like I have enough food that I might be able to do 3 kill trips. Even without the prayer, I'm wondering if I can eat through it. So I'm going to try that for the next trip. We'll bring 3 keys and see how that goes. Just back at the bank, and I couldn't resist. I just wanted to wield this bad boy. And wield a rune weapon that is another chunk task complete. Same setup, just brought all the runes we have. This is trip number 3, hoping to get kills 4, 5, and 6. Lore runes. Okay, nothing. Let's see what we get. What? Oh, I got so baited. I thought it was a collection log pop-up. It's just killing Obor 5 times. We're gonna suicide here, but I got so baited by the pop-up. Decided to take a look at the combat achievements before we started our next trip, particularly because we got so baited and don't really want to get baited again. So let's take a look at Obor. And what are the other 2 tasks? Fighting as intended, kill Obor on a free-to-play world, kill Obor without taking any damage off prayer. Okay, I think we should just naturally get this one as we get good. And this, let's go do that one. We've jumped over to a free-to-play world, and we're gonna go kill Obor. Let's see how it goes. Oh, defense potion, apparently members item. I don't think that's going to matter. So let's get our run on, activate quick prayer, and we're going to snare. Oh, I think I'm getting hit off prayer as soon as I come down. I think that will help me get the perfection skill. there is fighting as intended. Oh, you don't get giant bones. Let's loot the chest. Damn, another rune 2H. And the clue step. Okay, I can't do that either. Gonna walk out. Not sure what happens with respawn points on a free-to-play world, so we're just gonna go out, jump, and then die. We are here. This is hopefully kill count 7 and 8 at least, and what we're really trying to do is get the Lost Combat Achievement perfection. I think the biggest thing is activating the prayer before we click down the ledge, and additionally waiting, even if we lose one hit, to make sure we get the snare off. Okay. Oh shit, I've already forgot. It's gonna be... Yeah. I'm actually just gonna instantly go out and try again. So definitely not gonna be 3 kills. Hopefully a 2-kill trip. And for the upteenth time, need to click before we go down. Okay, run, don't get a melee. Okay, all right, let's finish the kill. Close. Yeah, super bad. Okay, bad on so many levels. I don't think we're even gonna bother for a 2-kill trip here. Let's see what loot we get. Rune item, Hill Giant Club, please. It's not too bad, but not super useful. Ooh, just getting ready for our next trip, and we have a Quizmaster. Considering we're about to get a bunch of rune, really what we'd love to see is stale we get. Fingers crossed. Oh, old boot. That is a new item unlocked. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm kind of becoming a little bit of a hoarder in Bronzeman mode, so we can put that in the bank. I think if we just take it slow, prioritize the snare, we should be fine. Oh, big hit. Just finish it here. Nice. Okay, I'm going to get greedy. Oh, come on. Greed punished. Can we complete a chunk task? No, we cannot. Set a prayer, damn it. This is just get lucky that he doesn't do a ranged attack, splash, and we failed, damn it. So close. Okay, yeah, we should be able to get this next trip. What do we get? Ooh, yes! Rune Longsword. That is a new item unlocked. That is also a chunk task completed. That is best in slot melee. And yeah, we're suiciding, but I can confirm Edgeville respawn works very, very nicely. We are back. Still going for the Perfectionist kill. Forgot our defense potion sip. I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, let's see. Can we get this Perfectionist? Damn it. Any rune item besides Longsword or 2H will be an unlock. Limpwort Roots. I think we'll just go for it. Not it. Okay, we got it. Let's eat. Oh, missed 2. Oh my god, the clicks. Panicking. I think we're still fine. Ooh. Messy, 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 but we will take it. Also, Yanillion Seeds. I think this is an unlock. Yanillion Seeds unlocked. Awesome. He must have something different. I thought he just had the Hill Giant table. Rune Full Helm. Hell yeah, that is another best in slot item and a chunk task completed. Nice. Okay, we can do 3 kill trips relatively easily. That's good to know. So we almost could have gone for a 4th, honestly. So we might start bringing some more keys. Let's check the beginner clues. Oh my god. Oh. If I drop this, but then open the chest. Yeah, if I get another one, I'm screwed. I think I have to end the trip early. I feel like, because if I roll the dice and I get another beginner clue step that I can do, there's no way for me to get them both out. Damn. Okay, so got a 3-kill trip, but couldn't loot 3 chests. But that's okay, because the trade-off is we have another beginner clue step that we can do. Next trip, with all of the combat tasks completed, we can now play it a little bit riskier, particularly if we want to go for 3-kill trips. We want to kill him faster, so I think we're okay to risk a hit now, even if he's coming close. Make sure we're always getting the 3 magic attacks off before the snare, and I think we should be able to consistently do 3-kill trips. And based on the last trip, I think the extra food is going to be better than the defense potion. We still want Rune Med Helm, a pair of Rune legs or skirt, Rune chain body, and Rune kite shield. They're all unlocks, and of course Hill Giant Club. Let's see what we get. Chaos runes. Okay, are we lucky? No, come on. Oh, I don't even know why I was trying for a 4-kill trip. I didn't bring 4 keys. I should have just kept my prayer up. Damn, greed. We are going for a little bit of greed, trying for a 4-kill trip. Let's see how this goes. Ow. Bad start. Let's see some rune. Lore runes. I should have specified. Man, that's like classic evil genie. Ooh, and another giant key. Oh, crap. Okay. We don't actually want to complete this kill. We want to die so we can put this in our stack. But that's huge. A giant key and another clue scroll we can do. We might be getting a staff soon after all. Here we go again. Realized for some reason I only brought 3 keys. Was really hoping to try a 4-kill trip, but I can't be bothered to walk back. So we're going to see if we can just do a sort of 3-kill trip, which is becoming more standard. Perfect. Damn. I think we could have been pretty close to a 4-kill trip if we could have gotten all of the kills like that. Let's take a look in the chest. Rune. Runite items. Let's be specific. No runes, just runite items, please. Rune full helm. Again, not specific. That was a duplicate. Death runes, damn. Okay. Nice. Ooh, and a red berry seed. Yeah, he has the full seed table, and that is a red berry seed unlock. Super interesting. Definitely could have got away, I think, with the 4-kill trip. I'm getting much, much better. So going to try to remember to bring 4 keys next time. Big bones, not what we're looking to see. Beginner clue, can we do it? No, we cannot do that step. 4-kill trip. Let's see how we do. Coins, damn. Ooh, messy, but we're still on pace. Not too bad. Loot is lore runes, but I'll take the giant key. What is the loot from the chest? More money, damn. Can we get the 4-kill trip? We get the snare. Ooh, that's a big hit off the bat. Ah, damn it. We are back. This may sound weird, but part of the reason died last trip, and maybe this is copium, is realized once we collect another key, we could have gone for the 5-kill trip. And so I'm just going to bring 5 keys. Gonna go for the 4, maybe we can get the 5th, but I actually believe that we can do the 5. We've just got to be a little bit more efficient. Ooh, nice, giant key. No, I'm not gonna go for the 6-kill trip. Thought about it for a second there, but that's why I brought the 5 keys. I don't think that's viable. And 4 drops, what do we get? Rune full helm. Oh my god, we're getting so many dupes. Not that it really matters. We're gonna have to chase the Hill Giant Club anyway. Oh. Misclick and a splash, damn. I never expected myself to be having this much fun killing Obor. I know I've died a bunch, but that's mainly just because I'm pushing myself, and there's something in that challenge that's really enjoyable. And so here we go. We're going to try another 5-kill trip, and I think we're going to get this eventually. But it's even if we don't, this is fun. This is what I love about kind of snowflake chunk accounts. I would never attempt it in this kind of gear, and Obor, as a consequence, would never really be that interesting. Nice. That was a clean first kill. Loot. Cosmic runes. Death runes. Come on. There's Guardian Teeth. That's a new unlock. Unlikely. I don't believe in this 5-kill trip. Let's see, though. Can we get a new record? Can we get a 4-kill trip? Okay, we got the 4-kill trip. New record. That's an exciting plus. I don't think we're going to be able to get the 5-kill trip. We're definitely not. We've got no supplies. But I'd love to get lucky on the chest. Let's see what we get. Holy shit, no way. Oh my god, and then mother of spoon. Holy spoonage. Oh my god, I never thought we were going to get that. We went so dry on rune items. Oh my god, what is that? That is 26 chests? Oh, that is a super spoon. Wow. I'm still just riding that high. Who would have thought? I thought for sure with how lucky we've got in this chunk, I was gonna be going very dry. I was preparing myself to kill, 50,000 plus hill giants, but we're done. With the Hill Giant Club, that is by far the longest grind and the rarest item in the chunk. Let's take a look. What does this look like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see. Looking good. Yeah. We still have to go back. We've still got to kill a few more Obor. We have 7 keys. We need the med helm, the chain body, the kite shield, and the plate leg. So we've got 7 keys and 4 items that we're chasing. But they are all substantially more likely than this Hill Giant Club. That is a chunk task completed. That was the biggest chunk task, and that is done. It feels so good. I am still riding the high of getting the Hill Giant Club. I was just talking about how much I was enjoying pushing myself and killing Obor, and we got it on our first 4-kill trip too. I didn't think I'd be coming back here after the Hill Giant Club, but we're back, and so I get to enjoy it a little bit more. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can get another unlock. Let's see what we get. Oh, and it continues. That's a Rune Kite Shield. New item unlocked. Wow. Feel very, very spooned. We're going to be knocking these out and rolling a new chunk in absolutely no time. Second chest. I'll take it. Another giant key. That helped out. We died, but I don't care. I was playing loosey-goosey. Let's get our items and run it back. Next trip, here we go. 3 items to go. Med helm, chain body, and legs. Lore runes. The recording caught off, but we have continued to be spooned. End of the trip, we got a rune plate skirt. Now we've only got 2 items left that we need, and this chunk is complete. Not even mad. Limport root, giant key. Another giant key. Our last 3 keys coming in here. Let's see if we can get it done in these 3 keys. Either way, I'm happy. Moment of truth. Holy Rune med helm? Oh my god, and a giant's key. That is absolutely insane. 1 item left, and we got another key too. We might actually be done. We just need the chain body. This is going to be really close. Mushroom Spore. That is a new item unlocked. Let's run over what do we get from the chest. Chaos Rune. Big Bones. And our last key from this batch coming in. Do we get it? Do we get the... No, we don't. That would have been too cinema. But we have been absolutely spooned. We are looking very, very good. The Lederhosen hat. A random milestone coming in here. That is a strawberry seed unlocked. I thought I'd completed the drop table, but clearly just never picked up those strawberry seeds. So happy to get that done. Barley seed. That is a new unlock. Come on, Rune Chain Body. Ooh, new item, Rune Battle Axe. Don't need that, but I'll take an unlock. Rune Chain Body, please. Ooh. Another 10,000 U longbows sold, and another 10,000 U logs purchased. And we have a milestone coming in here that I'm really proud of. That is 92 Fletching, and that is halfway to 99. Holy shit, that feels like reward or retribution. We've been juggling these clue scrolls for probably days, and we have, just after getting 92 Fletching, been rewarded with another grand exchange step. So, very excited to go get this done. I'm going to head over there now, and we're going to get to open our second beginner clue casket. So I'll see you in a sec. Clue scroll number 1. What do we get? Okay, not a one-stepper. And not a repeatable step. Clue step number 2. Do we get the casket? We do. It is a 2-stepper. Reminder here, the thing we want most is some kind of staff, though much less important. Now we've pretty much completed our grind, but I would still take any staff, any upgrade, and we would love to also see some slippers, and the big thing we're trying to avoid is an iron pickaxe. Please, no iron pickaxe. Let's take a look. What do we get? Yes! There we go. That is a water staff unlocked. That is exactly what we wanted. That is a huge win. Super smooth. So lucky there. Over at Edgeville, let us equip this bad boy. Oof. Looking good. We look like a magician now. And if we want, we can do defense casting, but this auto cast is going to make life so much nicer, so much easier. Holy shit, back to back. Going from a drought to just an abundance of these clues. We can do this one. I think now we've got the staff. We're just going to send it on 2 clues. It is a 10% chance that it's a 1-step, and then 45% chance that it's either a 2-step or a 3-step. So we have roughly a 55% chance of being able to complete this clue. And I think we're just going to send it for now. Feeling lucky, and then we're probably just going to stack the casket until our chunk roll, and then we can open it off for the chunk roll. I think that's the right balance between the risk and reward for the moment. So without further ado, let us bow, talk to Yuri, and we've got another clue. Can we do the clue step? We cannot. And here we are, bowing for step number 2. Yuri, give me a casket, please. Not lucky. Ooh, Rune 2H. Ooh, another Rune Battle Axe. Quick update. We just finished a pretty long trip and have been using this to estimate the efficacy of our death runes, and what I found is we're actually slightly better than our original estimates. It's only taking us about 4.3 casts per kill instead of 4.5, and this puts it pretty much on parity with using Chaos Runes, which is a huge win because this will save us more time, particularly now we're just trying to power through the chunk. I think we're going to keep using death runes until perhaps we get to 70 magic. Then we're going to test out some blood spells and see what they look like. Cheeky little unlock coming in here. That is a pie unlocked. I've been doing a little bit of research. Now we've been having a little bit more time to think. We've completely let the high of getting the Hill Giant Club go down. And so the item we're chasing left is the Rune Chain Body. It's a 1 in 40 drop from the chest, or just under. But vastly more importantly is we also have another monster in our chunk that drops it, Black Demons. We have a water staff, which means we'll save money on the runes, and it's only a 1 in 128. So we can knock out this grind very, very quickly, and we can get to rolling a new chunk. Finishing off our giant keys, may as well. Cosmic runes. Okay, nothing great. I've also decided to hold on to this last key. Want to keep one of every single item that is unlocked in our bank as the mechanisms to help us track those 1,000 unlocks, and it also excludes kind of a bunch of weird ancillary items. And so that's it. That's the end of our Obor grind for now. I'm going to go reset, and then we're going to go kill some Black Demons. We are midway through our second Black Demon trip, and just noticed that we are officially dry on something for the first time, just barely. The drop rate for the Rune Chain Body is 1 in 128, and so we're just barely over the drop rate. Still riding high off getting the Hill Giant Club early, so I don't care if we go 3, 4, 5 times the drop rate. I believe this is a new unlock. Yes, we now can combine those and make a full key, a loop half of key unlocked. Additionally, the astute amongst you might notice that we are using Mind Runes. After all that analysis for the Hill Giants, like what's the most efficient, why are we using Mind Runes? Well, the answer is because these guys have substantially more hit points. We're also in the wilderness. It's easier and less stressful to just bring Water Strike, particularly. We've got our Water Staff, and just let it auto-cast. Because, this is now a semi-AFK activity, we can just let this run in the background, and it feels good. Oh my fucking god, yes! Holy shit, Rune Chain Body unlocked. Oh my god, yes! 158, barely over the drop rate. Holy, yes, we are done. That is a chunk task completed. Let's throw this bad boy on. Oh yeah, we're looking good. We're looking sexy. Here we have one of every item, and just for completeness, here is one of them out. And that is a chunk task completed. We are over in the chunk picker, and we get the luxury of taking off a bunch of tasks. We are wielding a rune weapon. We are wearing rune armor. We just cast high level alchemy. That is all our skilling tasks done. We have a rune longsword, rune full helm, rune kite shield, rune chain body, rune plate legs / skirt, and a rune med helm. And we also got the curve bone, and most impressive of all, we have obtained the Hill Giant Club. That is 34 out of 34 chunk tasks completed. Let's take a look at our surrounding chunks and give a quick reminder on what each of these mean. Chunk number 1 is the other half, the Varrock Sewers. This gives us Scarius. We would need to get the Scarius pet. Would also give us Bryophyta, meaning we would need to get Bryophyta's essence, and would functionally give us 99 smithing grind once we get an anvil. And it would also give us a backlogged 99 construction grind because we can buy a home. These 3 chunks, 2, 4, and 6, are nothing chunks. Chunk number 3 is 99 cooking plus another 99, which will most likely be 99 fletching. That's why we've been working on that in the background. And it would also give us an 88 smithing grind, getting a adamant plate body. Barbarian Village gives us a bunch of crafting and smithing and mining grinds, as well as we get a variety of few unlocks. And even though 6 is a nothing chunk for now, it effectively backlogs 99 prayer. And we are about 2, maybe 3 chunks away from unlocking that and having to get that 99 grind. Additionally, you'll see there's 7 selected chunks. And so if we zoom out on the map, we move over here, we also have the Soul Wars chunk unlocked, or rollable, sorry. The reason this chunk is rollable as well is because in Edgeville, we have the direct Soul Wars portal, and classic chunk rules say if you're going to an island, you don't have a way of getting there via adjacent rollable chunks, you can get there using returnable means such as a portal. This is being complicated slightly because of sailing. We could, in theory, roll our way here now through the ocean. But for now, for simplicity, I'm going to keep the OG rules, and we're going to have the Isle of Souls rollable. Heading back over, let's roll a new chunk. Oh my god, let's do it. I'm nervous. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, Isle of Souls. And we've completed our first major chunk. Next episode, Soul Wars.